Welcome back to the Force Nine YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save, and in today's episode it is a home game against Barnsley. Again, it's someone that's very close to us in the table. We are 14th once again, they are 15th, so it should be a close game. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they're still up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Last episode we played the Boxing Day fixture and drew 1-1 with Brentford. Not a bad result, Brentford are a decent team. And we got a point from this, and every point's going to count. It looks like we're going to be set for a mid-table finish this season, which I'm absolutely fine with. So, you know, if we can maintain that, I'm happy with mid-table. I think we will slip into the bottom half. We are in the bottom half, but I think anywhere above 15th, I'd be happy with this season. If we can just stay where we are, I'll be happy. So off screen we played 7 matches, you'll see why I had to play 7, but we didn't start off fantastically. We lost 5-1 to Aston Villa. This one wasn't pretty, we were firing away worse than them. We got 10 shots, you know, we might have had maybe 1 or 2 more goals, who knows, it could have been a huge scoring game. But conceding 5, the defence again has just been bad. Like, they have their ups and downs all the time, but this one was especially bad. Hurahan converted an early penalty. And that was it for the first half, but in the second half, Villa just turned it up. And they scored a goal in the first minute of the second half, much like we did against Brentford. It was Jordan Hugill, 46 minutes. Hurahan then scored again to make it 3-0, but then we managed to pull it back in the 63rd minute. Bishop with a fantastic goal to make it 3-1. And I've just seen as well that Jack McLeod got sent off. I just remembered. He got a first half red card. That's his second red this season. I reckon that's about 6 in total. He's leaving this season. There's no two ways about it. Jack McLeod's leaving. I've had enough of his bloody red cards. So 3-1 down, and then Andre Green, 74th minute, 4-1. And then Arthur Renan, 90th minute, 5-1. Villa showing their quality. But we bounced back and we beat Ipswich 3-1. Very good result. Started off with a late penalty. Piggott with a late penalty to 2 minutes into injury time in the first half to give us a 1-0 lead. Ellis Sims scored just after the restart, 49th minute, to make it 2-0. Ipswich got one back for Joe Garner, 61 minutes, but then Ellis Sims with his second of the game on 69 minutes. Good going forward, one of our, you know, better games. Danny Rowe again played well, defending was very solid. One of our best performances of the season, definitely. Ipswich, not a bad team, so to beat them 3-1 is a good achievement. Bit disappointed by the Bristol City result. We were 2-0 up in this match and we let it slip, and it's not the first time that's happened this season, so again, it's a bit annoying. Early goal by Greg Kilty after just 3 minutes. And then it was Danny Rowe just before the half-hour mark. So both wingers getting the goals for us in this game. When Bristol City left it late, it was at Milan Djuric, 86 minutes, pull 1 goal back. And then 93rd minute, pretty much the last kick of the game, Javier Amaichi scored to make it 2-2. And once again, we threw away a 2-0 lead. And like I said, it's not the first time that's happened this season. Then we had 3 consecutive games against Wolverhampton. We drew them in the FA Cup. As you can see, we drew 0-0. So that meant we did have to play a replay at home. But in between this and the replay, we did face them in the league as well at home. So 3 consecutive matches against Wolverhampton. There's not a lot to say about this game. Not a lot happened. There were very few highlights. But best player on the pitch was Jesse. For us, it was Piggott. He made a few good moves and he did create a couple of chances, but it was a stalemate. As was the league match. Very similar story, almost identical stats, similar ratings. Defensively, we were very good in this game. Matt Booth, the young left-back that we signed on as a free agent, did extremely well. And again, another stalemate, this time in the league. But then when we came to the FA Cup replay, I don't know what went wrong. It just didn't go well for us. 3-1 defeat, which means that we are out of the FA Cup at the 3rd round. We were expected to get to the 4th round, so that doesn't bode well for our board. I don't think it'll affect our season too much. I don't think we're in danger of getting sacked anytime soon. But it's something that we've failed to achieve, so that's a bit annoying. Bamford scored 2 goals for Wolves to make it 2-0, 2 in about 10 minutes. Liam Metcalf got a goal back for us. He's been subject to a couple of transfer offers. I'll talk about those in a minute. So we were 2-1 down. And then right at the end of the game, it was a shot that hit the bar and then just unfortunately bounced off Mitchell Beanie. There's nothing he could have done about it, I don't think. So an own goal at the end of the game made it 3-1, and it means that we're out of the FA Cup. If we'd have got through, it would have been an away game against Burnley in the next round. So another Championship team and another away game. So yeah, I think we just had a bad draw. We could have had someone in the lower divisions. I mean, Manchester United got Boston United, for God's sake. So, you know, we could have got anyone, and unfortunately we got someone who is in the same division as us and is probably on paper better than us. And the final game we played off screen was against Cardiff, our former senior affiliate, and it was a 1-1 draw. I think that's a good result. We played fairly well in this match. Ellis Sims got us going 7th minute in to give us an early goal, and then Cardiff got the equaliser through Josh Bowler, 38 minutes. And yeah, it was a decent performance. There wasn't anyone who played particularly bad. Lambert was fairly quiet. Other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with how we did in this one. We actually had more shots and level possession, so it was a very close game. So we did only win 1 out of 5 off screen, but again, it's quite a tough run, so not overly disappointed. I mean, 2 of those games were in the FA Cup, and then there were 3 draws. So, you know, if you look at it the other way, we lost 1 out of 5 league games, 1 out of 6, isn't it? No, 1 out of 5. So that's not too bad, actually. We're unbeaten in 5 league games. 4 league games. Yeah, we're unbeaten in... Oh, fuck's sake. We're unbeaten in 4 league games, so, you know, that's the silver lining, I guess. It's like glass half empty, glass half full. So in the table at the moment, we're in 14th place. We are 14 points behind leaders Burnley. Going down, we're about, 13 clear of the relegation zone. So again, we're pretty much like smack bang in the middle of the table. A win today could see us go up to maybe 11th. Villa have got a much better goal difference, so we could go up to 11th if we win today, so we'd get into the top half. That would be a nice thing to aim for. Our opponent's Barnsley. Oh yeah, they're just 1 place behind us, aren't they? 37 points. There's no danger of them overtaking us today, so at least we won't drop any places today. The only thing we can do is stay where we are or climb a couple of places. So in terms of the team, there's one player that I've signed, Patrick Southam, who's got a bit of an injury apparently. Oh, he's broken his ankle. That's good. He wasn't that potential when I originally bid for him. He had the 5 stars, but now he's dropped off a bit. We paid £40,000 for him from Stalybridge. He was a former Man City youngster. He's only £500 a week. You might say it's a bit of a waste of money. He's not that bad. Tackling's decent at 14. Natural fitness is good. Mentally, there's a couple of decent attributes in there. Low determination though, so we'll definitely have to try and get him tutored. But Southam, you know, just to try and increase the depth in the other 23s, because we didn't have very good centre-backs. We didn't really have centre-backs in the under 18s team until you get those youth intakes. So you don't always get every position you want, which is why I've gone out and bought a couple of young centre-backs, because we've got Matt Downs at the start of the season as well. So we have got a few players that are wanted by other clubs. So Alex Winter is wanted by Oxford for a transfer. Alex Finney has been subject of a bid. I can't remember who by, but you know, someone bid for Alex Finney. It was rejected. Anyone else? Matt Downs is wanted on loan by Limerick. Only other thing, Liam Metcalfe. The interest has gone now, but Liam Metcalfe was subject of 2 bids. One from Stoke and one from Crystal Palace, Premier League teams. And they were big bids. Like, up front, it was only about £250,000. But if you include all the monthly instalments and all that, it's over £1 million. And he's just signed a new 2-year contract, or 18-month contract. £220,000 is his value, but he's got a release clause in it. And that release clause is £4 million to domestic clubs in high division. So a Premier League team can buy him for £4 million. If we get relegated, which hopefully that won't happen, he can go for £2 million. I think that's okay. If it's like £2.5–3 million, I might accept it. That's a lot of money for us. Our balance at the moment is about £200,000. We got lots of money from gate receipts from the FA Cup and from Cardiff. So yeah, that's a lot of money. So you know, if someone comes in with like £2.5 million, I'll probably accept it. But who knows? I think that's everything I wanted to talk about, so let's jump into today's match. Now, Barnsley did beat us earlier in the season. It was a 3-1 defeat. Roberts, Jallo and Cabano scored. We're not playing very well at the moment. We have, you know, drawn quite a few games, but, you know, we had a heavy defeat, and, you know, who knows what's going to happen in this game. The fullbacks are a real problem at the moment. Even Kane and Claxton now aren't really doing anything. Matt Booth's been playing well, so we're going to put him back in. Pickett and Sims are the better strikers at the moment. Bishop's playing because he wants some more football, which is understandable. I mean, poor Tom Overtomb, has not done a lot at all this season. He's been frozen out completely. But I think this is the team we're going to play. We are actually favourites for this game, which is surprising. We're on standard structured, so let's see what happens. I'm hoping for a win here. And the kickoff is underway. Here we go. So let's see if we can do something nice and early. That would be a great start. Well, Kilty's making a run, and there could be an early goal here, but the goalkeeper picks it up. I didn't actually have a look at Barnsley's team. Who have they got? So Roberts is there. I don't recognise too many of these players. Jamie Patterson used to play for Forest. There's Cabano, who scored against us in the early one. Why is Matty... Oh, he's got worse discipline. That's what that means. I was like, why has he got a red card by his name? But yeah, there's the Barnsley team. And here we go. 25 seconds still the first highlight of the match. Hopefully it'll be over soon because this looks like Barnsley coming forward now. Here's Hazel. Backwards to Mullen. Here's Potts. And oh. Are you serious? It's a first minute penalty. How? He didn't even go down. Come on, guys. Like, and ref as well. I wonder if they're going to have VAR in FM19. It wouldn't surprise me. And it's not saved. He went the right way, but less than 90 seconds and Barnsley lead 1-0. Yeah, I'm wondering if VAR will be in FM19. If they want it to be really realistic. I mean, you don't see goal line technology on Football Manager, so who knows. But not a great start by us. I'm going to try and control the game. We've got so much possession at the moment. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's a goal! Alex Finney. I don't know if he meant to head that in, but it was a very awkward angle. And 11 minutes in, it's 1-1. It's a fairly quick equaliser, so that's good. Let's do this again, because this happened very quickly. I don't know how much he knew about that. It was a very awkward header. But I'll take it. It's a goal. Going to do a little encouragement shout on the touchline. 20 minutes. We have sort of lost possession a bit. We were sort of doing better, but now Barnsley having a bit more of the ball. Very tight game so far, and it's 1 apiece. 43 minutes coming up. Beanie with a free kick, and it's headed forward by Potts. Here's Roberts. Plays it to Mayer on the left flank. And Claxton with a good tackle here, but again, possession lost. Here is Hazel to Potts. I need to close them down, guys. Come on, get rid. And it's a shot, and it's a simple save. Ellis Sims on a 6.3 up front. Booth on a 6.2 because I think he gave away the penalty. Claxton also. The fullbacks. Fullbacks are a real issue at the moment. Maybe we should just not play him. Maybe 3 at the back's what we need to go for. I'm going to say we deserve to win this match. Might be a bit of a fib, but, you know, we'll say that. And then we'll just say, you've got an ability to make a difference. Throw in here for Maidstone. Claxton's got it. That's one of the worst throw-ins in the world. Gave it straight to the opponent. And here's Roberts. And come on, just get the ball off him. Here's Mayer. Potts. If they score from this, Claxton's just being subbed off straight away. Or it's gone over. You've been lucky there. Need to change something. Callum guys on a 6.5. Booth's playing badly. Claxton. Sims. I don't think Sims is getting in on the action at all. Right, we're going to change Piggott to an attacking target man. We're going to move Rowe a little bit further forward. And Lowe's is coming on for Sims. Come on. Going to go to a flexible shape as well. I feel like we're favourites. You know, let's try and do something in this game. It's not gone especially well so far. And that's going to be a red card for Callum Guy. That's good. But again, ball winning midfielders, does not play them because they always get sent off. And it's extremely annoying. We've just brought on Loza and now we've got to make a change to get, you know, someone in midfield. Right, Kilty's going to come off. We're going to lose the right midfielder. And Jack McCourt's going to come on. Right, we made 2 changes. Now we need to be very careful because we are a man down. The last 10 minutes. It looks like it's going to be another draw here. Late in the game. What else can we do here? Let's get off Metcalf for Bishop. Get on Metcalf for Bishop, rather. And into injury time here. Not long left at all. And it looks like it's going to be another draw. There's only a few seconds left. McCourt's got the ball. Here's Piggott. There might be a late chance here, but it doesn't look like there's going to be. No, there's the whistle. 1-1. Yeah, we could have done better, but again, it's not a defeat. So we have gone up to 11th with that, but there are a few players, a few teams that haven't actually played their 30th match yet. So that might still change. We could drop down again. Hopefully that won't happen, but That's not a defeat. Again, that's not too bad. Guy's got a 1-match ban. I'm just going to give him a warning. He's not nearly as bad as McCourt. So we are unbeaten in 5. That's okay. I'm wondering if we should buy a striker, because Lowe's is not really cutting it for me anymore. Even Piggott. You know, Piggott's coming to the end of his Maidstone career. Antweed's got a future. Sims I'm going to keep around, but I feel like one of Piggott or Lowe's needs replacing. So I think I'm going to go out and buy a target man with a few days left of the transfer window. It's late business, but I think we need it. I think our forwards are struggling at the moment and they need someone to help them. So I will be doing that. What do we have coming up? So Birmingham, Fulham, Hull, Reading, Sheffield United. Did we do Sheffield United last time? We did, yeah, that was Joe Piggott's hat-trick, so we won't do that. We could do Sheffield Wednesday, or we could do Preston. And then there's not long left of the actual season, so I think we'll do Sheffield Wednesday. And then we will do Portsmouth, and then we'll finish with the double of Burnley and Brentford, and then playoffs after that. I think that's going to be the plan, so I think we will be playing Sheffield Wednesday next time. So it is only 5 games off screen, but that's not too bad. I'm not bothered about that. With the closing stages of the season, you need to do sort of fewer games to try and create a bit of drama, I guess. So, well, there's not a lot. I don't think we're going to be sort of in contention for playoffs. We're only 7 points off the playoffs, though, so you never know what could happen between now and the business end of the season. By the same token, we're only 13 clear of the relegation zone, so anything can happen. It's still wide open, this division. So anything could happen, who knows. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates if I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. And I will see you next episode, where we're facing Sheffield Wednesday and we'll try and climb up the table a bit, you know, stay in the top half. I'll be very happy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.